Good morning, everyone. Welcome. How is everyone today? Let's see. Make sure everything's turned down. Try and get rid of that echo. I don't know. One of these days I'm going to get rid of it. I got a computer. My husband's setting it up for me. So one of these days we won't have an echo. So that'll be the day. So, so today we're going to work on some curves. Hi, Katie. How are you? Hi, Marie. How are you? We're going to work on our Drunkard's Pfaff Quilt. I was doing some cutting before the live. So I got some pieces cut up and I just need to finish cutting up the last few squares up. And finish this bad boy up real quick. Hi, Darnell. How are you? It is a beautiful day. Hi, Kim. Oh, grandkids are wonderful to have. I totally understand. Thanks for stopping in. I totally appreciate it. So we're gonna finish cutting up some of these. I got that a little off-centered. So we can sew these up real quick. It is a beautiful sunny day here too. I think it's sunny everywhere. We're actually expecting some record highs today. And it's October. I love October. October and Christmas are the 2 months that I wear holiday earrings. So I have my little ghostesses on today. And I'll wear, regardless of my clothes, I'll wear some kind of Halloween-ish earrings. All month long, I'll have a different type on. And in December, I do the same thing. I wear different Christmassy earrings, holiday earrings, all month of December. So those are the two things I do in those 2 months. I don't know. I like my earring collections for those things. I'm a little kooky like that. It's 50 degrees here. Fall weather. It's supposed to get really hot here. I bought a long arm 2 weeks ago and I'm in the process of making a simple top so I can learn how to use it. That is awesome. I wish I had room for a long arm. That would be amazing. Oh, dreams, the dreams we have. But alas, I still have just a little tiny corner. So it is machine quilting we do. But I can dream. Dreams are good. Okay. So back to what we were doing, and I remembered my little drink today. It is not coffee. I know this is coffee with brandy, but it is coffee for you guys. It is non-caffeine drinks for me because I have enough trouble trying to sleep. So I have 3, and I have smaller earrings too that are decorative, and I've done that. I've changed them all to holiday ones. That gets to be a little tiresome, so I don't usually change these 2 out. I paid $800 for it from a friend who got a new one and was looking for a good home for this one. That is awesome. That was a great deal. Yay, a mariner. I would love to go up to hi Lisa, how are you? I am listening for the most part. I appreciate you stopping in. One of these days I'm going to go up to Maine and see all the lighthouses. I love lighthouses. For somebody who's landlocked, I sure like the ocean, I'm just saying. So as I said last week, I really can't cut these from a sitting position. I really have to stand because of my peripheral neuropathy. I don't get a good enough pressure sitting. So excuse me while I stand. Move that over there. See, even standing, I don't always get that pressure to get all them little tiny fibers. And it's usually just one. It's amazing how one little tiny string can stop you. And then I got a stack behind me. Love these turning cutting boards. Lifesavers. I'm just saying. That one's a little off, but it's okay. And then these, I have lovely, lovely scraps. I'm going to have so many scraps. I'm going to have lots of scraps. Pretty scraps. Okay. Put that back on the, oops. Put it back on the 8.5. And I'm not really following any pattern. I'm kind of following a tutorial that Miss Jenny Doan did. She did a pattern that used an 8.5, but I'm not following that pattern, just the how she did her cut out her pieces, but then I'm not putting my Drunkard's pat together like she did because I wanted circles. I like the circles. Come on, let go. You know, for somebody who stood up so she could get better pressure, I'm not doing a very good job. I'm mostly listening because I need to clean my sewing room. Don't anyone look at my mess. Look, this is why our cameras are adjusted this way. See my mess on this side? Yeah, don't look. Okay. Okay, so like I said, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to actually how I have it up on the wall. I'm not necessarily going to leave it that way. So we'll see after we're done making all the pieces how we actually lay it out. Because I don't necessarily like the flow of the way it looks that's on the wall right now. So let's see once we got pieces together how we end up making it. There we go. That's much better. Why, thank you, ma'am. I have a supervisor at work. Every time I show up in this blouse, she says, "You're wearing my favorite blouse." I think I got it at Kohl's, if I remember. Okay. All right. We just have we just have four more to cut after this, so we are really almost done with the cutting. And then we have some orange duckies, which I knew I had three pieces earlier that I cut out, and I went, I think I'm missing a piece. And now I know where the extra piece was. And I was like, I feel like I should have another one. There should be an even amount here. And now I know where it is. Felt like we needed some sound effects. Do, 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 do. 8.5. 8.5. And there we go. Maybe stay. I don't know why I put that there. I just like it to be there as like, this is your guide, Brandy. Don't cut that way. Stay over in your little corner here. Ooh, that's shredded, didn't it? The only thing I don't like about pre-cuts, because you really can't do a whole lot of starching because you don't want to shrink it too much, although I probably could have with these because I have so much extra. But this gives me a good chunk of scraps. So line that up. Bad, Brandy, I didn't close that. Two marks against me. I wasn't doing safety. Do not do as I do. Okay. And we'll do our little orange ducks real quick, because I know I already cut up their partner. one piece is even harder to cut than two. Good grief. Let me set that there because his partner's underneath those other ones. And around. Even pressure all the way around. Ugh. There we go. Okay. Whoa, slid right off of there. All right. I've been kicking around the idea. How many lives do I have to, how many subs do I have to do lives? I'm not sure. I don't think I had very many when I started doing lives. I mean, I just hit 500, so I've been doing lives since I had hardly any. I almost alive at night. I would do lives on my own channel at like 1 and 2 a.m. I worked a night shift, the overnight shift. I'm awake. There have been times that I've been awake on my off day and thought about going live in the middle of the night. Okay. There was, at first there were these, okay, there were these 4 that are all, whoops, these ones. Okay, all of these are all messed up. I didn't pair them right. So, let's see. I started sewing and went, wait a minute, that is two darks and 2 lights. That doesn't work. I remember. Let's do those 2 together. That works. Okay, and then let's do the ducks and the Hamiltons together. That works. And then these are kind of oddballs. I'm not sure that I like those. So we're going to set those aside and we'll see if anything else doesn't match. Good morning, June. How are you? Okay. So we're going to go back to this piece right here that we had trouble with last week. And we're going to put this orange with it. I'm not a super fan of orange, even though I really like fall. Fall is my absolutely favorite time of year. I like that it's still kind of warm, but we get nice cool breezes. I like the colors. I like the changing of the leaves. I like the flowers are purple, and I even like the oranges because they're mixed with yellows and browns. But I'm not a super big fan of the color orange. I like it mixed with other things. So even though I like fall and Halloween, orange is not my favorite color. But I find myself sewing with it a lot. So, and excuse my nails. I have broke a couple of them. We on my off days were different this week, so that my co-manager could go to an event on my off day. So we moved my off days to Wednesday and Thursday. And then I have a bunch of plants in my office that was given to me when they were little tiny plants. And I don't really have enough light, window lights, like sunlight in my house. So house plants never do very good. But for some reason, they grow like gangbusters at work. So all these little plants that were gifted to me by this lady who used to work for me, just grown like crazy. I have never replanted them since she gave them to me when they were Zeta babies. And they were, they needed to be replanted. So I brought all them home. And so long story short, I had to replant all them, and I never made it to go get my nails done. And then there was a native Oklahoma plant sale that my husband and I went to, and we got plants for the yard. So yes, have not gone to, I know, and I can't get that echo off. It's because I use my phone as my second camera. I've turned everything off and I can't get it to go away. My husband got me a computer and we will be switching to that soon, and that will take care of the echo. I have another camera that I will be using soon, so that will take care of that. And then we will have no more echo. Yes, it is off. The volume is off. The sound is turned all the way off on everything. Yeah, I can't seem to get it off of there. I have tried everything. I even tried to tape the microphone on the phone. I've tried everything. But yeah, we got me a computer not that long ago. He's setting it up for me. And then I have two cameras. So we might actually look professional soon. With no echo. And that did not do what it was supposed to do. Probably because I looked up and started reading the chat and was not paying attention. So sometimes it's really bad and it gets on my nerves. I'm like, no wonder I see people pop in and pop right back out. I'd leave too. All right, something just happened there. All right, look. It wouldn't be alive if we didn't get the divorce lawyer out once. What did we do with the divorce lawyer? There he is. No, it's the phone. I've tried different platforms and it does the same thing. And it shouldn't. I haven't quite figured it out. I did not hold it together. And it just caught the edge of it and rippled. But we wasn't trying for ripples. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Let's iron that out real quick. That's wonderful. All right. Now, let's get a better grip this time. Yeah, it's not. It depends on how loud my voice gets too, I think. It might also be my internet when my internet goes up and down. Oh, good grief. Now my fingers don't want to work. All right, let's see if we can actually do this today. Come on now. You did not forget to sew in 5 days. There we go. All right. Not too bad. We'll call it okay. Things is we struggled with that first one for something, and anytime you seam rip one of those, I swear it's a pain to get it to start working again because it says no, I didn't want to work the first time. I already got one up there with ducks, so we're gonna put this over here. So I can really tell when my fingernails are too long. I have to go, Brandy. I'll catch the replay. So sorry. Oh, no worries. I appreciate you so much for stopping in. I totally understand. I am the queen of replays. I rarely catch people live with my work schedule. And a lot of times when I catch some people live, like when I catch So Becca and Tiffany and them, I'm like usually getting ready for work and I'm like only half listening. I always feel bad. Gotta go back and listen to her. I'm like, what did I miss? What did they say? Oh man. Did she teach that when? Somebody will say something that happened, and I'll go, that happened when? I was watching that. I didn't see that. See, with these, I have to go real slow because, you know, I'm not super good at curves, so I'm just a learning. Ta-da! That one went much faster than the last one, that is for sure. And somehow, we did not go all the way to the end. How did that happen? Apparently, we didn't start all the way at the beginning. So, that's why that went so quickly. It's because I didn't do my usual backpack. That's what happened. Much better. Helps if we do the whole process. I got a little excited there that one went too smoothly. Too funny. All right. I'm gonna put this one over here. All right. Thank you. Oh, forgot to pull out the. Oops. I'm wearing gray. Let's get white threads all over me. You can tell somebody who sews by the little pieces of thread they have all over them when they go to the store. Okay. So it really is a quick little quilt if I ever just sit down and just work on it. And we're getting to the busy season of work. And we got all kinds of changes going on at work. We're doing new stuff and hiring new people, and my life is about to get extremely hectic. Not that it isn't already. But I'm going to pin a few of these so I don't got to go back to it. Yeah. I swear. And nobody likes change. I think they will be. The problem is that people at my company have been there for, I mean, generations. I mean, their children are starting to work there. And nobody likes change. I have to go. Take care. Have fun. All right. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping in. So most of the changes they're making at my company won't be until the beginning of next year. but they are making some here shortly. But a majority of the changes won't be until next year. But with everything, all the planning starts now. And I think they'll eventually be good, but you know, everybody's in an uproar about them. But my part of the changes are already happening now. Yours is doing changes too? I think they want to stay with the times, and so they try to change with the season, and I think that's why they change during the busy season. They want to stay relevant during the holidays. Wait, do we work at the same place? I think everybody just wants to stay relevant during the holidays. Okay. All right, so we'll get a couple of these going, and then that way we can just sew. All right. I probably should pin more than I do, and then maybe I wouldn't fight them so much when I got them under the sewing machine. But then I might bleed on the fabric, and we don't want to do that because I tend to poke myself a lot. We definitely don't want to do that. Okay. Mine is because the government has to update their medical manuals every year. Well, I can tell you this much, Lisa. I also work for the government, so that probably has a lot to do with it. I'm not the medical part, but I know the tenants that I had when I was the manager, the new owners are not as good, and I was blessed by the old company that they let me do it my way. Well, that's great. I have some leeway to do a lot of the things that I do my way, so I'm blessed in that capacity. Yeah, we work at the same place. All right, I'm gonna fiddle my fingers around. Okay. So, all right. Now, gotta remember to back tack. I think that's how we lost our little focus last time. I should rephrase that. I work for a government agency, so not quite the same as working for the government, but it's an agency of the government, so. But I try not to talk about my job too much because it's not everything. But I love my job, don't get me wrong. I love what I do. I love my employees. I love that I get to see generations of people. I actually have an employee there that has been there longer than I've been alive. Whoops. And you know, if I wasn't happy at my job, I truly would leave. I would find another job. I'm one of those people. I mean, you can talk all the security you want, but if you're not happy in your job, um, I think that it makes everything else in your life unhappy, if that makes any sense. Um, I would be, I would rather be happy in my job and be completely broke than be unhappy in my job and everything else be miserable and have money. I know that sounds completely crazy, but that's my belief. Life is way too short to be unhappy. Oh, I still have about 13 more years before retirement, so it'll be a minute. And I'm looking forward to retirement too. There we go. That's what I did wrong last time. I forgot to pull the. I was only 40. I'm only 44 years old, so I have a long time still yet to retirement. I'm only 50. I have a little ways to go myself. Well, I'm closer to 51 than I am to 50, but still, I'm with you, girl. I got a little bit to go too. I got at least 13 years, and that's if I retire at 63. So they will probably change the retirement age by the time I get there. But I mean, I currently have a pension and a savings plan, and I'm Native American. I have um, elder benefits and whatnot, so I should be okay once I finally get there. It's getting there. Like I said, they'll probably change the age by the time I get there. Yeah, I'm getting a little faster at it. We're getting a little better. And like I said when I started this, I'm not sure that I'm going to stick with what I'm putting up there as the pattern I'm going. I have 7 because they keep moving the goalposts. I'm telling you. They do. They keep moving it. You know, my one of my coworkers, she's a what was it? Just not that long ago. She was like, I only have this many to go. And then this year she was like, I only got 2 to go. And I said, I could have sworn like 4 years ago you said you have 2. And she goes, yeah, but then I had to redo the math and I had to refigure it out. And she goes, and so I got to stay 2 more. So now I still have 2. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was really shocked that these curves were way easier than I thought. And there's so many other patterns you can do with this. I just really wanted the circles. I just thought the circles were so cool. But I saw some really unique designs that you can do with these. Um, I'm really liking it. I could see myself going way down a rabbit hole with this. And then I just have the small template. They have a large one too. Yes, I think it would be a great scrap buster. And I saw some really cute ones that they just used the little piece and charm squares. Just that little piece for the corner and charm squares. Those were darling. Lost my fingernail on that finger. I need to get my little stiletto out. They are definitely getting easier. If I remember to hold my finger in the right spot. We probably aren't going to stay on much longer because I think my tablet's going to die here in a few minutes. We'll do about 10 more minutes and then we'll probably get off of here. We'll finish up the next couple of the ones I pinned up, and then I'll let everybody go on their day. We'll finish these. Hopefully I can get back in here later this week and finish this up and get the I'm gonna do, I still haven't decided on I gotta pick out a color. I'm actually thinking a bright yellow maybe, although yellow is not really a color I have for a border. I made a charity quilt using the template. Sashed each block with cornerstones. I almost kept it for myself. I bet that was gorgeous. Because my usual black or dark color will not, I don't think it'll go good with this. I don't know, I could be wrong. I have that deep blue. I think deep blue would clash with it. I don't know. I don't know. All right. 2 more to go. Oops. There we go. You want it to ruffle. All right, and off we go. Once we get past that little midpoint, it is pretty much all downhill or around the curve. Around the corner. All right. Like I said, this quilt's getting big fast. Oops. All right. All right, last one. We're over the hump. All right, guys, last one for the day. All right, so that was our fun happy hour today. We got 2 full quadrants done and a half of one. And we got all the cutting done. So all the cutting is ready, except for the sashing. But all the cutting is done, and we got 2 full quadrants, which are, let's see, each square is, each little, let's see, each little section is, goodness, they're good sized squares. So 4 times 9. Good grief, my brain isn't even working. No wonder the quilt's getting bigger than my wall. Because I've already got to move. I've got 4 done already, and I've got to move them over to make more room. I can probably get another 2 quadrants on there, because this bottom space has got my little cutting there. So thank you. It's taken 3 years to get that 500. I was starting to think nobody liked the content. I was wondering what I was doing wrong, but slow and steady wins the race. I appreciate everybody's support, and go out there, find some beautiful fabric, make some gorgeous quilts. Try not to spend too much time with that divorce lawyer, and we will see you all next week. You guys have a wonderful day. Go out there and enjoy that sunshine. I'm going to go to bed because I have to go to work tonight. You guys have a great day. Thanks for hanging with me.